Kako biste ocenili saradnju između Srbije i Haškog tribunala u ovom trenutku? Rekli ste u junu mesecu da je Srbija skrenula sa puta saradnje. Kako to danas izgleda?
There are still a few weeks to go before I have to submit my next report to the Security Council, and depending on the answers I will receive in the coming days and weeks, this report will be as critical as the last one, or with some expression of hope. But again, this very much depends on my Serbian interlocutors and on the additional information I hope to receive in the near future. 6 months ago, I made a quite critical report in relation to cooperation, the most critical in several years. A number of issues we had raised in relation to the non-appointment of a war crimes prosecutor, in relation to the resources, the human resources in the prosecution office and in the police dealing with war crimes cases. I'd expressed some doubts in relation to the political commitment regarding the implementation of the National War Crimes Strategy. These and other issues I have raised yesterday with the Prime Minister and the Minister of Justice, today with the Minister of Interior and the acting war crimes prosecutor. What I discussed with my political interlocutors was very much that at least the impression is giving that there is very much less attention given to the entire issue of war crimes prosecutions, and the attitude of a number of politicians by still giving a welcome hero to convicted war criminals. Those kind of attitudes are of course not helpful at all for giving for supporting the belief that those issues are seen in a very, very important way.
Šta treba Srbija da uradi da bi vaš izveštaj bio pozitivan? Da li je to izbor tužioca za ratne zločine?
I mean, it is obvious that it is very unfortunate that for a long period there has been no official war crimes prosecutor appointed, because it's not only about the individual decision which needs to be taken, it is very much in relation to the entire war crimes strategy. You know that the government decided about a national war crimes strategy. This national war crimes strategy must in large parts be implemented by a strategy put in place by the chief war crimes prosecutor. And in the absence of a person being in charge, this is today mission impossible.
Mediji su u Srbiji objavili da ste došli po troje radikala, odnosno radi se o slučaju izručenja pripadnika Srpske radikalne stranke Haškom tribunalu. Vi insistirate na tome da oni moraju biti izručeni, a sud u Srbiji kaže ne mogu biti izručeni. Kako će biti rešena ta situacija?
Well, this is an issue which is really in the hands of the judges in The Hague. As you know, those contempt proceedings are taking place without the involvement of the office of the prosecutor. So these indictments are the result of an independent prosecutor who has worked with the judges in this regard. Now, for me, the legal situation is crystal clear. All UN member states have the obligation to cooperate with the tribunal, and Serbia is there no exception. So my legal analysis is the same as the one the judges who are the competent authority have already done, which is that there is no alternative for Serbia to proceed sooner or later with the implementation of the decision by the judges in this regard. And this is, of course, an issue I have raised with all my interlocutors.
Kako biste ocenili uopšte stanje u regionu u odnosu na procesuiranje ratnih zločina?
It is extremely important that there is, again, more trust built between the different countries to make sure that we can move forward in this regard. You already mentioned that I was last time also critical in relation to Croatia. We have a number of critical comments in relation to Bosnia, and as I said, I shared my critical statements with my interlocutors in Serbia. But those are issues which are not going away. There are hundreds of cases which still need to be conducted, and without efficient and honest regional cooperation, this will never work.